Will Malden with the Wall Street Journal. This is pretty much for Mr. Castaneda, and I'm just wondering a little bit about the overall milk and dairy industries. You seem to be a little bit on the fence, deciding to come, in support of the TPP, or to have concerns about it. I guess you're waiting for the economic studies to work their way out. But does that split nature, or does that sitting on the fence mean that the dairy industries are going to be split when it comes time to go to Congress, or some areas of the country, some parts of the industry are going to strongly support the agreement, others are going to sit it out? And if anyone else wants to make a comment on agriculture more broadly, how does it work in reality? Do individual products, sort of address their concerns in Congress or back the deal, or do you think there's an overall sort of feeling that agriculture is a winner, and so we need to do the right thing with agriculture with a capital A? Thanks.
Thanks for the question. I think I'll put a qualifier, start with putting a qualifier to something that Audrey said, which is very true. Trade agreements have been extremely beneficial for U.S. agriculture, but I would say that not every trade agreement necessarily has to be a good agreement, and I think that the U.S. government didn't finish Doha because specifically making unilaterally concessions without actually reciprocity is not a good agreement. So trade agreements that actually are truly opening and balanced, I think that there are certainly clear that they are a benefit for U.S. agriculture. With your specific question, no, I think we're going to have a general national consensus on where we're going to stand with respect to the agreement and how either supportive we're going to be or how lukewarm, as somebody stated. But I think that the agreement is going to be measured not only from the tariff perspective that actually most people look at it, but again, I'm going to reinforce that we brought this concept of WTO SPS Plus, and we're the ones who started with a couple of people, including Craig Thorne and GMA, and actually bringing this idea, and that actually has tremendous value, the same way as GI. So if you look at, as Ambassador Vedder was saying, all the structures that are around, so we're going to look at the economic analysis on the tariffs, but we're going to also put a value on these other items in the agreement.
And just to kind of add on to that, I think it's important to also look at a world with TPP versus the status quo.
Correct.
And really thinking about, there is no such thing as a perfect agreement, but does this at least move the needle and get us the next step forward to continue to open up market access and access these new markets?